And we have another talented lady, Miss Anita Smith, who's going to tell you a bit about her talent. She makes clutches, bags, and anything you can think about. Go ahead, Miss Smith.
Well, hello. My name is Anita Smith, and these are just some of my creations. I make, as she said, bags, wallets, clutches, wristlets, pillows, earrings, anything you can name as long as it's able to be taken apart, I can make something with it. And these are just a sample of my work. These are some of the clutches and the wristlets. And later on, you will see some of the bags. And I also make fidget blankets for Alzheimer's patients. Those are the blankets. I'll show you them that they can use for just keeping their hands and their minds busy.
Okay, that should be very interesting. I can't wait to see them. Tell me a little bit more. What inspired you to do this type craft?
Okay, well, it's a really interesting story. One of my aunt was really into doing this type of work. She was from Andros and she died. And when she died, they gave away her the stuff that she had left on hand. And the one that I got, I wasn't pleased with it. So I said, let me go and learn to make my own. And I went to BAIC. I took the course. And of course, they taught you the basic straw. But after a while, I learned how to experiment with different material. And this is the result that I came up with.
Okay, well, thank God for the ugly bag. Whatever they gave you, it inspired you to do something that you didn't know you had.
That's
See,
right.
Okay, how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing it now for almost 10 years. But part-time. But now I'm trying to make it a full-time job so that I can stop what I'm doing. I won't say where I'm at, but I'm trying to stop what I'm doing and just take it on as a full-time responsibility.
Sounds very good. Where do you get your ideas from? It just comes to mind. It comes to mind, or
it's an obsession, really. I see people with stuff and I say, you know what, I can make that. Or I go on the internet. I love Pinterest, and I get a lot of ideas from that. I get a lot of ideas from just everyday people and things and just everything that I see that I figured out, okay, what can I do with this?
Okay.
And the coconut straw I use to make pillows, straw pillows, and also bags and sometimes jewelry.
Okay, so you get your material mainly from straw. You make straw cloth.
I make straw. I repurpose jeans. I use the shells. I use the coconut leather, as I said, from the tree. I use the banana leaves from the trees, and anything that I can find. Recycle, you know, people like to throw away a lot of clothes and stuff. I use those and recycle those and make things out of them.
Okay, and I couldn't help but notice your earrings. You have some earrings that seem to have safety pins. What all is it made out of?
Well, this earring that I am wearing is the safety pins on the bobbin. And what I did, I took the small seed beads, because I also make jewelry, as I said. I threaded it onto the sewing pins. I glued it so that it stayed together. And I use, I have a lot of bobbins as well. I have a lot of stuff.
Okay, and what is the price, the normal price or the starting price of your clutches?
Well, my clutches are, people tell me sometimes they're really cheap. They start at $25 and they go up. And the bags, the bags I make the smaller bags, they start at $40.
Okay, not bad. Any specials?
Right now I'm having a special. I'm trying to clear everything that I have in stock because I have a few things in stock and I'm getting ready for the Christmas season.
Correct, yes.
So what I want to do is get rid of everything that I have now so that I can replenish and make new stuff for the Christmas.
Sounds good. And what is your contact? How can we
My contact is 447-0358, 447-0358.
Okay, what about delivery? Do you deliver?
I deliver if you need it anywhere in Nassau. No place is too far.
Okay.
And you don't have to pay a delivery fee.
That's fine.
So you can just call me. You can have it that same day as long as I have it on hand.
Sounds
And
great.
if not, I can make it for you. I do special orders as well.
Like I said, we have all sorts of talent here in the Bahamas. We're gonna now find out about these fidget blankets made by Miss Smith. Can you explain each one for the Bahamas to see?
Okay, well, this is the first fidget blanket that I ever made. So it looks well used because it was a sample.
Yes.
And this is what I learned from. This is a fidget blanket for a male. And the purpose of it is to keep his hands busy. So we have a shirt, a repurposed shirt. As I said, I use repurposed stuff. And what he can do is unlock and unbutton and button back See, to keep his mind busy.
Correct.
And this is the zipper. It zips nothing, but you do it up and down. And just to keep them, and I have keys.
Yes.
Who would have thought you just put keys on anything? I take the keys, and the keys have different textures. And
Right.
what they can do, they can reach into the pocket because the keys are in a pocket. So they reach in the pocket, they pull out the keys, and they play with the keys as well. The beads, moving them back and forth, and just to feel everything has a different texture, including this here. Just to rub your hands through. The Velcro, you open and you close, and it even has a sound. So when they open and close it, it's not like they're just doing something and
Right.
nothing is happening. They can hear it. And if that's what they like, then that's what they'll continue to work with. And the buttons, they have the different textures as well.
Right.
Now these are ones that I just recently made, more of an upgrade. And this is the pillow. They can just take it and work their hands. Old flowers and old things that you had around the house that you would have thrown away. Don't throw them away.
Told you that.
And these are the beads, just beads and knock against each other to play with. Different textures, as I said, with the buttons. Only thing these ones have, this one here.
That's cool.
More. This is this almost the same material as this. I don't know what it is, but it's a different texture when you
Right.
rub your hands over it. More keys, and then this is a little skirt that I made with leftover jeans, and then I decided to put some the beads that I put on my granddaughter's hair. I took it and I sewed it into the material so that they not only have this to work with, but they also have, and then they have their stars. So it's not just any old beads. They're different stars and different
shapes.
colors, and even you
Correct.
can ask them, okay, what color is this, and you know,
Yes,
things
yes,
like
yes.
that. Okay, this is just more of the same. These are different type of fringe that we would put on other things. The beads that they can work up and down. And as I said, they can also identify the colors and these for them to pull. So when they pull on this, it's not going to come loose.
Okay.
Okay, so that's for something for them to play with. Usually it has different things, and then it has, sometimes it depends on the size of the blanket. You can put more items for for them to keep their minds busy.
Wow, this is really creative. Why did you decide to make fidget blankets?
Okay, the idea came to me when I was working in elementary school setting for 12 years, and one of our students, her grandmother wandered away one day, and they found her, I think 3 days later, dead. And it came to light that she had Alzheimer's. And then I said, I saw something like it before, but I never thought about trying to make it.
Right.
And then I said, you know what? Let me try it, because there's so many people now in the Bahamas.
Yes.
It's coming to light. So many people have Alzheimer's, and these blankets would keep them, instead of them just sitting down being idle, because a
Right.
lot of times our old people are just idle. They can sit down and they can play with the gadgets on the blanket, keep themselves busy so that their minds don't wander and they don't just walk right out the door.
What is the starting price of a fidget blanket?
$25.
$25,
for the
not bad.
small ones. They're just mats. But the blankets, the bigger blankets, as you go bigger, the price increases because there's more things on
that's
them.
understandable. And we'd like to thank Miss Smith
Thank you
for
too.
her beautiful, creative, I don't know what to call it. It's out of this world. I've never thought about a fidget blanket until now. This should be very useful for persons suffering from Alzheimer's, or even if you're bored one day and you have nothing to do, you just zip it. Thank
And
you.
it's also for children as well. Thank you for having me on the show, and don't forget that I'm having a clearance sale up to 40% off existing stock, and I also do special orders as well. So give me a call, 447-0358. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
All right. Thank you for watching Bahamian TV.